For those of you that don't know what time it is, I'll tell you what time it is. Doom here. So this is the face I would imagine Uncle Sam and the boomer class to have when they finally see that young men are not going to go for the bull crap. Young men are not trying to give up their lives for a country that doesn't care about them. And if you think about it, society has been crapping on men for a while. Now we have this whole stupid debate between, women choosing men or bears. All right, cool, bet. Let the bears, black bears, polar bears, panda bears, let them go fight in World War III, and let the men stay on PlayStation or in their mother's basement just doing whatever the hell they're doing. So we have the Russian warship in Cuba. And if you all know maps or don't know maps, geography, you need to look into that. But apparently Cuba in this particular part is 30 miles away from the Florida Keys. So it's one of those things where this is a rich man's game. And if you know anything about ships, they didn't just show up out of nowhere. Like the U.S. was obviously seeing what's going on, and they probably knew as soon as they entered the waters of the U.S. or close to Cuba or anything like this. So they knew this is one of those rich man's games where we're all just pawns on the board and they move and do these particular things that they feel like doing. Because, I mean, we already know this, but I'll remind you this again. The rich people have bunkers. So if something nuclear was to break out, they'll be in those bunkers 30 minutes before we even hear the first alarm. So I just want you to rest knowing that before the missiles even strike, the millionaires and billionaires, they'll be safe. And the first thing you will see and the last thing you will see is the nuclear fallout and the mushroom cloud dissolving your bones, and just you turn into a whole pillar of soot, ash, and molecules. So yeah, so this is what we're gearing up for here. Young men can't afford anything. They can't have any families, no girlfriends. But hey, you gotta go fight a war. The country that doesn't care anything about you, then taking away your pop culture, your comics, your gaming. It's like, what what is really entertaining for the young man of 2024? This is what is coming down the pipeline. World War III. And possibly we may even want to call it World War IV. Because, I mean, part of me thinks we're in a secret war anyway, but I don't want to get too deep into that right now. But are you guys ready for this? If you can't afford eggs, you can't afford the F-150, can you afford bullets and ammo to protect yourselves and your family?